Now at 5 a.m. on WKYT this morning, the threat found on EKU's campus caused university officials to cancel classes. But now other events are also being affected.
The owner of a Northern Kentucky reptile shop who was bitten by a 20-foot python, now home from the hospital. Hear what he has to say about the attack.
And 2 employees from R.J. Corman Railroad Group are dead after trying to help with flood damages in South Carolina.
Tracking, alerting, protecting. This is WKYT This Morning.
Good morning to you. Thursday morning, October 8th, and we're delighted you're on WKYT This Morning. I'm Bill Bryan.
And I'm Rebecca Smith. Hope you're having a great start to your morning. It is really nice, but Jim is in today bringing us the, interesting news that things could change.
A little change for tomorrow at least, right?
Yeah, big time change really when you think about it, because we'll go from close to 80 today, low 70s tomorrow, and then low and mid 60s by Saturday. So at least the change comes at us gradually, and it's not just overnight. We look to the outside right now at the fender, and we've got the temperatures thrown up here as well, and you can see we're in the 50s and low 60s in a lot of locations. Lexington being one of them out at the airport, one of those thermometers that run a little warm, but we won't discuss that right now. All right, today, daytime high should be around 79 degrees, partly sunny skies. A pretty solid day for you before those changes start to roll in. We will track those changes coming up here in just a few minutes, guys.
Jim, we'll see you in a bit. And in the news this morning, Eastern Kentucky University will not be operating as usual today.
Classes are canceled for the rest of the week. This after a threatening message was found in a restroom. It's led to several changes actually on campus this week. Our Mark Barber is live there with more on the growing concern for the campus and the community.
Good morning, Rebecca. And one of those changes being that the football game tonight will not be played on campus. I'll have more on that in just a moment. But first, I want to talk about that message that was found in a bathroom stall on Sunday. Since some police have been stepping up their presence here on campus, they want students to know today that they are out here on force. Now, the message that was found written in the wall of the bathroom in the Powell building said in part, "Kill all by October 8th. That prompted the university to cancel classes for the rest of the week. EKU is also offering a $10,000 reward. We're told that has led to some tips about the graffiti threat, but so far, no one has been arrested. While investigators are still searching for the person behind the message, several other alarming threats against the school have surfaced on social media sites. The city commissioner does not want to see students living in fear today, but he does want them to watch out for their other classmates.
Go about your daily routine, live your lives, but be alert to your surroundings.
Taking any chances today, they have actually moved the football game that was supposed to take place at 7 o'clock tonight in the stadium behind me against Tennessee Tech. They've moved it up to Georgetown College, and it will now be played in the Toyota Stadium. So again, that game is at 7 p.m. Everything, all the ticket sales that you would expect, those are still going off as normal. But again, that game will not be played here on EKU's campus due to that alarming threat. That's the latest here from Richmond. I'm Mark Barber, WKYT.
All right, thanks so much, Mark. The school threat found on EKU's campus is also having an impact on the city of Richmond. A main concern focuses on money. City Commissioner Robert Blythe says that the city's economy will feel the students being gone. He said it will also suffer from canceled or relocated events like tonight's football game, which normally brings in quite a lot of people and money.
Those folks who would come into this city to be a part of those events will not be coming into the city. So I'm sure that's going to be felt by many aspects of our economy.
Blythe says the relationship between EKU and the city of Richmond is like a partnership. He says it's important for members of the community to look out for one another on and off campus. A good message anytime, really.
Right.
Yeah.
And, quite a disruptive situation there until they get to the bottom of that there. Our time is 5:04 this morning, and 2 workers from Nicholasville-based R.J. Corman Railroad Group died after their truck was swept away in high water.
They traveled to South Carolina to help out with damage caused by that flooding. WKYT's Michelle Chamberlain's at our live desk with new details on the investigation into their deaths.
Good morning. The coroner has identified 2 workers from the R.J. Corman Railroad Group who died in the flooding yesterday in South Carolina. The victims are 57-year-old Robert Vance of Lexington and 53-year-old Ricky McDonald of Chesapeake, Ohio. The men were in South Carolina to repair a washed-out railroad. A truck was carrying the two men and 3 other R.J. Corman workers near Columbia, South Carolina. Investigators say the truck went off a road that had been washed out by the flooding. The 3 other men were able to escape and make it out safely. Authorities now say the truck had not driven around a barricade as first reported. A sheriff's official says there was a barricade on the road, but it was in the wrong lane. He says the men should not have been on the road because a curfew was in place. A press release from the R.J. Corman Railroad Group said this about the accident. Although initial reports incorrectly stated that R.J. Corman employees had evaded barricades and ignored road closure signs, South Carolina State Highway Patrol has confirmed reports that those signs and barricades were improperly placed. The release went on to say the investigation reports lead us to believe the leading cause of the accident will be attributed to an inadequate warning. Now, the news of the men's death obviously weighs heavy on the hearts of those in Nicholasville.
Obviously, our hearts go out to those families of those people, and it's just a terrible thing, you know. What can you say? I mean, it's just something, unfortunately, that happens.
Ricky McDonald had been with R.J. Corman for 6 years, and Lexington resident Bob Vance was with the company for 3 years. At the live desk, Michelle Chamberlain, WKYT.
All right, thanks so much, Michelle. Well, this morning, Lexington Fayette Animal Care and Control asking for help after someone broke into their emergency trailers. This happened late Saturday night. 3 master locks were pried off 3 trailers. 2 generators were stolen. Officer Timothy Brown says the trailers are used for emergencies. A few days after the generators were stolen, Brown says that they experienced a minor emergency.
We really could have used those generators yesterday because we were without power for a couple of hours.
Well, Officer Brown says $1,000 worth of vaccinations put at risk because normally they would use the generators to restore power. At this time, no suspects have been identified. If you have information, you're urged to contact police or animal control.
This morning, police continue their search for 2 Taylor County inmates who escaped during a work detail. The Taylor County Sheriff's Office says 25-year-old Joshua Gill and 23-year-old Michael Tetterall drove off yesterday in a stolen car that belongs to the Taylor County Jail. Police later found the car that they stole. It had been abandoned. They say the men were last seen wearing orange shirts and khaki pants.
Lexington city officials said that they had no control over the planning for the Luke Bryan concert at Talon Winery. Lexington police say that that concert caused traffic to back up for 8 miles on Tates Creek Road. Some fans told us they didn't even get to make it to the concert because of all the traffic. It wasn't until 4 in the morning before the concert area was clear. The city says a 2006 Board of Adjustments ruling gives wineries the ability to hold events as long as it's not the primary purpose for their business. They say public safety and the Urban County Council will come together to discuss the issue further.
Well, I'm sure they will be talking about that. Well, a northern Kentucky reptile shop owner attacked by a 20-foot python is now speaking out about that frightening experience. Terry Wilkins owns the captive-born reptile shop in Newport. On Monday, he was cleaning out the snake's cage when all of a sudden it was his arm had become prey.
We thought it was feeding day, and he reached out and grabbed my elbow, and that's where the fun began.
All right, good attitude, I guess. By the time police arrived, they say Wilkins was unconscious and the snake had wrapped itself around him. Luckily, police were able to free Wilkins from the snake and put it back into its cage. Wilkins says he has 24 stitches from the bite on his arm, but he is expected to make a full recovery. Looks like he's doing okay and has lived to tell the story.
Glad he was okay. He said that's where the fun began. Well, it ended well.
Right.
So.
And I'm sure it's back to business for him. All right, 5:09 on WKYT this morning as we're just getting started here on your Thursday.
Well, the beach is usually a place that folks go away to relax, but it wasn't necessarily the case on an Australia beach this week. When we return, we'll show you a chase that police will probably never forget.
And enjoying today because we have some changes coming our way. Showers, thunder showers, and a whole lot of cool air. I'll have the latest here in just a couple of minutes.